their song Nation. It's going to be a double header here. I have heard Nation, Chuckles has not, and neither of us have heard Seagulls.
Yeah, so we're here to check it out.
Yeah, we're just going to jump on in, and we're going to have some fun.
I love how the album titles line up really well. Think of the Lie, and then it's Games of Power.
Yeah, they do. And I think they only came out a year or two apart. This is 2001. 21, excuse me. And yeah, 2023, so 2 years apart. All right, let's jump on in.
All right.
Go ahead, bud.
Highlight of the song. The instrumental.
That new wave sound from the 80s, that vibe, you know, that's the synth. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's an interesting mix with the punk because the vocals are like doing punk things and then the instrumentals doing new wave things.
The vocals were doing things I did not like.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand they're kind of behind the music a little low.
Yeah.
So for you, I know you like your vocals up and
I like
popping.
that shit cranked.
And
then there was, it felt vocally or lyrically, it felt repetitive, especially in the second half of that.
Sure.
So it was like,
Okay.
And something about seagulls resurrecting things. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
We don't have lyrics.
Like, what the hell were we talking about? What?
I didn't even catch the Seagulls resurrecting things. I actually really enjoyed the instrumental, but the vocals, while at first I do agree, I was like, I kind of wanted them up and popping a little bit more. It's hard to explain without going into the second track for me, so I'll kind of wait a little bit on some of what I'm about to say. But it's not something I'm going to put on where I'm like constantly wanting to listen, but it's one of those these tracks where like it comes up and I'm like, I could guarantee to vibe with it. Yes, Flock of Seagulls. It's like Punk's Flock of Seagulls. I ran so far away.
Okay.
I know you don't know who the Flock of Seagulls is.
I know that song, though.
Yeah. As soon as I said I ran, Chuck's like, and I ran.
I ran so far away.
So I do dig the sound, and I think the vocals kind of mesh into that sound and help create that thing that they went for.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll let you lead.
Yeah.
Ratings.
It's a good move.
Is it below average?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with a 4.6 here.
Okay. So just a smidge below.
Just a smidge below. I think the instrumental carried it, but I can get that same style of instrumental from a lot of other older songs.
That's fair.
Where I do have my vocals where I want them, and I understand what's going on in the song.
Mm-hmm.
So, for those reasons,
okay,
it lives a little below average.
Fair enough. I'm going to go with a 5.9 here. Very enjoyable. I wouldn't say it's like the most mind-blowing song.
Yeah.
But on a few more listens, I could definitely warm up to and enjoy it. I like that mix, personally, the new wave with the punk sound.
Yeah. That being said,
because it sounds so differently.
For me.
Not going?
No.
I am scared to see where this one's about to go. So, guys, we're going to jump into Nation, also by Homefront. Let's see. hating over here, Chuck?
No. I enjoyed the group vocals there.
Same. They were what sold me on that. You know how I am with group vocals. I like my group vocals a lot.
I will say I do think the song got a little repetitive with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I still really, a lot of reallys want those vocals turned up.
Oh, I think this one's perfect, personally. This is a really, really good example, in my opinion, of a band that has taken two older things. You have like hardcore punk, 80s style, and then you have new wave, which also 80s style, and then combine them to make something new.
Yeah.
So they use two old styles to make something new, and I really like how how that it's kind of like, because he's yelling it in the background. I feel like if you turned up the vocals a little too much, they'd be like yelling over that instrumental, which the instrumental really provides that beautiful vibe, that kind of 80s style, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely say the instrumental lays out an entirely it's a really nice track.
Yeah.
But the fact that I can barely make out anything he says is what throws me off hard.
For this one, at first I could agree with that, but on a couple listens I was able to like fully understand what they were saying for the most part. Okay. But I get it on the first listen. Yeah, 100%. I was the same way. I think this is one of the tracks we found on Sound Discovery, actually.
Okay.
So, I really, really enjoyed this track.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you lead.
That's a good idea. It's a good move. Well done. I'm going to go with a 5.4.
Boy.
And I'll add it to a playlist to give it a shot because you said something about second or third listen. You could make it better. I'm going to give it that just to try, but this style's it has not done well for me yet.
Fair enough. 8.1.
Good Lord.
That's in a playlist. Really enjoyable. I really appreciate the, like I said, two older sounds. And instead of just kind of like funneling into one of those and putting out something that sounds similar to a lot of the bands at that time, they took it and blended it with another style from that time to make something completely new. And I respect that. Really enjoy the overall sound, and it just kind of hooks me and brings me in.
Fair enough.
Because, I mean, any genre, not just punk, but you have that tendency to kind of, a lot of bands are inspired by the same band all at once, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, like, let's say...
where you get a lot of the same stuff.
Yeah, you get a lot of stuff that starts sounding the same. And so hearing something that's like this sounds completely different than what I have heard before. Like, I've definitely heard the 80s stuff that sounds something like that.
Yeah.
Definitely heard punk stuff that sounds like that.
Yeah.
But together make something completely new, and I enjoy that.
I agree. And then I got an F-bomb to rate. And I will say this.
They snuck it in there.
Barely caught it.
Snuck it in there.
Wasn't even fully sure I caught what I caught. That being said, I hate doing this.
Quit being a pansy.
I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4.1 on the F-bomb scale.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. The F-bomb scale is fair because it didn't really pop.
No.
But it's there.
But it's there.
It's there. All righty.